What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today is a little bit different. We're gonna be doing some bass fishing, and once we get out there, I'll explain a little more. All right, guys. So we're in the same creek I always fish when I'm at work. I'm working today, um, but I came out here yesterday just to look at it. Bring my brother-in-law out here because we fish a lot together, just to take a look at how the creek is. And we saw a bunch of bass um, up along that spillway right there. And it looks like the water level has come up since last night. And I don't do a lot of bass fishing. In fact, yesterday was the only time I've ever actually done some serious bass fishing. And I caught a couple of very nice stripers. I don't know if you guys saw that big turtle that just went down the wall, the little rapid right there. But I caught two nice striper. In fact, there's a soft shell. It just went behind that rock. And so I figured I'd try it again. This time I'd record it. So let's get set up. I've got my lav mic on and we'll just cast out there a little bit, see what I can find. I don't know if you guys can see right there, some long-nosed gar. There's plenty of it, and looks like he's going to get sucked down into the current. No, maybe not. There is a lot of gar out here. Some sand bass, striper, hybrid. Uh, don't know what is. There's a little gar out there. A lot of turtles out here. A lot of fresh water coming in. Last night, the water level was below that significantly. So the water level has come up today. I don't know if that's going to affect my fishing, but we're gonna get out there and cast out and see what we can do. But there is a lot of gar out here today. That water level has changed. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to throw this spinner bait out. I don't know what it's called. I'm not a bass fisherman. In fact, that bait and this rod came from the Family General, the dollar store. The Family General is doing some fishing gear. I didn't like the reel. Well, the line on the reel was too thick for it being 15-pound weight or 12-pound weight. So I replaced it with this reel, free strung with like 8 or 12, I don't know, 15-pound line. But I'm going to throw it out there and see if I can catch something. I was doing pretty good last night on plastics, soft plastics. So I really don't know if I'm going to be doing any good with this today. But we're going to give it a shot anyway. So the water level is very high compared to yesterday. Um, it was not over this dam at all. It was just spilling up from under. And so that's going to make it different. The water levels come up. Uh, maybe there's still bass out there. I mean, you could see them way out by that boil, just right under the surface. So we're going to throw this spinner bait out here a few times. What I've been doing is hitting that dam right there and letting it fall down into that boil where the bass were, and they were hitting it top water with the soft plastics I had on yesterday. So I'm going to try it again today. And all of my baits are, I don't even know where they come from. They're not high dollar. They're not fancy. In fact, this spinner bait, like I said, it came from the Dollar General, and it's not looking like the greatest. But hey, you know what? It casts and it spins, but whatever. I'm not a bass fisherman. No hits on this. It looks like it's not working very well. I'm going to take it off and put a plastic on there, soft plastic. These are my trauma shears. These are knockoffs of the Leatherman trauma shears. Sorry, I was trying to hold that line in my mouth. I was doing pretty good on one last night. It was it's a pink, I don't even know what it is, like some kind of a nematode, I guess, with blue glitter. So I'm going to throw that back out there. Our snap swivel's good for this kind of stuff. If you guys know, let me know in the comments. I feel like I feel like bass are really picky. Did you see that gar right there? I feel like bass are really picky and that they can see it and they will not hit with that swivel on there. But I see that some people use them. I don't know. I mainly fish for catfish, guys. Now, while these plastics are pretty heavy, they are very buoyant.
Open up my eyes so I can see your face. Open up my ears so I can hear your word. Open up my heart so I can know you better. Open up my mind so I can see your truth. And I wanna find myself, call myself complete. And I wanna give myself to you. And I wanna find myself, call myself complete. And I wanna give myself to you. Open up my eyes so I can see your face. Open up my ears so I can hear your word. Open up my mind so I can know you better. Open up my heart so I can see your truth. And I wanna
So definitely no hits today.
And I
Oh,
wanna give
yeah, I said that.
And I wanna find
He smoked it. He tried to eat it, so I got a hit.
And I wanna give myself to you.
I'm gonna try that again.
And I wanna find myself, call myself complete. And I wanna give myself to you.
Ooh, I think it almost hit again. I think I did hit, so I'm jerking.
And I wanna give myself to you.
I see one. Oh, it's a gar. So this little rod is a Family General fishing rod. This reel is a Shakespeare, one of them little panfish combos. It's got some good. It's real smooth. Not a very fast reel. It's a little 5.5 to 1 reel. I don't know what size test line it is. It may be 8 pound. I don't know. But I caught a pretty good sized two, maybe 1.5 pound striper yesterday. Look at that beautiful speckled. That's a needle nose gar. Well, I call them needle nose. They're long nose gar. Um, Beautiful speckles. We have a lot of gar out here. Alligator gar, long nose gar. Another one out there. Lots of water turtles. Lots of soft shell turtles, catfish, carp, drum. The species in Oklahoma is very, very diverse. Lots of species of fish. There are walleye out here. I've never caught one. We're gonna go into this little pool right here behind me, or in front of me now. And cause I caught a couple out of it yesterday as well. Two out of here, one out of there. I think, let's see if the camera hadn't overheated yet. No. Hello? All right. So yesterday, I saw a lot of bass that were just facing up, just sitting there. Anything to come down was going straight in their mouth. So I caught a couple out here. I'm going to try it again. This is that jig I was telling y'all. Kind of a dirty, muddy water looking with blue flake on it. It's a little soft plastic. These are homemade. I found a friend of mine bought a storage unit, and there was about three uh, 8x6 little tackle boxes, little bait boxes. They were all full, jam packed with different plastics. And he knew I liked fishing. I said, "Yeah, I'll take them. I might not ever use them." You know what? I use them, and they're some of the best plastics that I use. I'm gonna turn you guys around a little bit. I gotta try to get a good look through this viewfinder or this. I had y'all way too high. I'm sorry. All right, so I'm gonna start casting out in the middle a little bit. Yeah, got it. Oh yeah. I don't know if you guys even saw that. I'm on him. It's peeling. Hybrid. Nice little hybrid. Very nice hybrid. You see those broken lines? Pretty. Not even fat one either. All right. Put her back in. I caught it right here in this boil. Radiator sliders. Got a lot of them out here. On it. Oh! Spit it out. I couldn't tell if that was a gar, but the way it hit it, sure enough acted like one. I mean, gar, they're not gonna take and they're just gonna take a bite, hold on to it. They got them big long teeth, and if they can't, you know, wrestle it, then they'll just let it go. They're real lazy. Guys, it is warm today. Warm today. Very humid. I'm gonna move down there a little bit. I'm gonna move down there. Make sure I tuck this hook in for the weedless effect. So I'm gonna put her over there somewhere a little bit. I know that's some good spot right there to try. I'll check it out here in a little bit. Man, I wish I had my swimming shoes on. Sure do. It's hot. I get in there and get my ankles down in that water. Cool off real good. Uh, I'm not good at casting where I want it, so please bear with me, guys. All right, no luck here. Still not very much of an area to fish, so we're gonna go on around this little jetty right there, little point, and it opens up to another pool. This is the main area that I like to fish for catfish out here. This looks like a good spot to pull some bass out of. You know, some good fresh water coming in. I don't have a way of getting down on the bank though. I can if I move down to our catfishing spot, but I think if I'm gonna throw this out a few more minutes. It's already been about an hour, a little over an hour. I ain't done any good fishing. Caught the one. I think I'll reel them in and head back to the house because it is very humid. I need some water. All right. It's been about an hour, guys. I'm drenched in sweat. Look at my hat. It is humid today. It is hot. And I did catch one nice little bass. So I'm happy with that. Nice little hybrid. At least I think it was a hybrid. The spots were the stripes were broken, but it was, man, it's been a while since I've seen um, you know, I've caught a hybrid. I mean, I have before. It's been years, but it's been a while. So I really vaguely remember them being very white, like a white bass hybrid. But I mean, it could have been a hybrid. It could have been a ditch pickle. I don't know. I'm gonna get on the state's website and look and see because I'm probably lying to y'all. But anyways, all right, guys, that's gonna do it for this one. Let me get my tripod put up. Thank y'all for watching. Stay safe. Keep fishing.